What's up, everybody, and welcome back to CountryCast. The past month has certainly been quite the month for Dolly Parton and, well, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. As most of you know, early in the month of February, Dolly was nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A very prestigious honor, and Dolly would have been one of the very few country artists that would have actually been a member of both the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. However, after a few short weeks of receiving her nomination, Dolly shared a statement to her Instagram where she explained that she had made the decision to actually bow out of her nomination. Dolly wrote, "Dolly here, even though I am extremely flattered and grateful to be nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't feel that I have earned that right. I really do not want votes to be split because of me, so I must respectfully bow out. I do hope that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will understand and be willing to consider me again if I'm worthy. This has, however, inspired me to put out a hopefully great rock and roll album at some point in the future, which I have always wanted to do. My husband is a total rock and roll freak and has always encouraged me to do one. I wish all of the nominees good luck, and thank you again for the compliment. Rock on, signed Dolly." Now, many respected her decision and saw what she was trying to portray there in her statement, that she was not necessarily considering herself to be a rock and roll star. And it just showed off just how much class Parton truly has. It was unclear initially on how the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame would respond to her statement, but as of yesterday, we have their response, and Dolly will continue as a nominee for the Hall. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame shared their statement to social media as well, where they wrote, "All of us in the music community have seen Dolly Parton's thoughtful note expressing her feeling that she has not earned the right to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In addition to her incredible talent as an artist, her humility is another reason Dolly is a beloved icon by millions of fans around the world. From its inception, rock and roll has had deep roots in rhythm and blues and country music. It is not defined by any one genre, rather a sound that moves youth culture. Dolly Parton's music impacted a generation of young fans and influenced countless artists that followed. Her nomination to be considered for induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame followed the same process as all other artists who have been considered. Dolly's nomination, along with the other 16 for the class of 2022, was sent out earlier this month to our 1,200 general ballot voters, the majority of whom are artists themselves, for consideration for induction at our ceremony. We are in awe of Dolly's brilliant talent and pioneering spirit, and are proud to have nominated her for induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I have said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not sure that there are many artists out there who would have made the same decision as Dolly Parton, but it's Dolly Parton. And again, Dolly is still nominated, and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame understands her importance throughout music and its eras. So guys, we would love to know your thoughts on this down below in the comments, but the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, again, has refused Dolly's rejection to her nomination, and she will be moving forward, hopefully for the class of 2022. That will be it for today's video, however, here on CountryCast. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn those notifications on so you never miss out on any breaking updates surrounding your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.